Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to do another social skills video. Today I want to do something a little different with our social skills video. I want to try and have a little game. Normally all my social skills lessons, we do a little intro brain builder game. And I want to do one today with you, and maybe you can have someone with you in the house there. For your distance learning, you can have them do it with you. Maybe some adult in the room there with you, or maybe a sibling. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have really see what your listening skills are like, because I'm gonna read a sentence to you, and then I'm going to have you re-listen to the sentence, and then I'm going to read another sentence to you, and you're going to really listen. Did I change anything, or did the sentence stay the same? So that's what I really want you to pay attention to. So I'll let you know when I'm about to read a sentence. I want you to listen to the first time, and then I'm going to read a second sentence to you, and you decide, did he change it the second time, or did the sentence stay the same? Okay, I hope those instructions make sense. As we're working through this, I've never done kind of a game like this before, so let's see if we can do it. Okay, so here's the first sentence, and I'm going to read it, and then you're going to listen again for the second time I read it. Did I change it? Did the sentence stay the same as the first time, or did it change the next time? So really put your listening ears on, your thinking brain on, to see if any changes happen. Okay, here we go. The first sentence is, brain builders are exercise for growing your brain. Now I'm going to say it the second time. Brain builders are exercises for growing your brain. Did I change anything or not? Take a guess. Pause the video and guess. Okay, I can tell you, I did not change anything, or maybe I didn't intentionally change anything on the second time I read it. Now I'm going to give you another sentence, and again, the next sentence, you're going to hear it the first time, and then I'm going to say the same sentence again, but you're going to see if I changed it, okay? So I really want you to really pay attention. Did Mr. Beal change the sentence the second time he read it? Okay, here we go. To focus your attention, concentrate and ignore distractions. That was the first one. Now I'm going to read it again. To focus your attention, listen and stay on task. Did I change the sentence that time? Pause the video and guess. Okay, I hope you paused. Now the last sentence, I'm not going to tell you at all. I'm going to see if you could follow the directions I've given you and see if you can tell if I changed the sentence. Okay, here is the sentence. Planning helps you learn. Okay, here we go. Read it the second time. Planning helps you focus. Did I change anything? All right, pause and guess. Okay, I hope you paused. With that, we're going to get right into our planning to learn. I'm going to have you look at the picture I'm going to put on the screen. And when you look at it, please make observations and predict what's happening in the picture. So I don't want you to talk about the person's feelings or anything like that right now. I want you just to see what is happening in the situation. And then we'll talk about being a social spy and looking at their feelings and things like that. Okay, so here is the picture. Go ahead and look. Okay, look closely at all that's happening in the situation, and you tell me and decide, make a guess, what is happening? Okay, pause the video. Okay, I hope you paused the video and you were able to kind of make a guess about what's happening in the situation. Now I want you to look and be a social detective or a social spy and look at the characters in the story. Look at their faces. Look at their body language. Pay close attention to the details of what's going on. What are they feeling based on their body language and their face? So go ahead, pause the video. Okay, I hope you were able to pause and make a hypothesis and be talking with the person around you about what's going on with the person, what they're thinking and feeling, things like that. Okay, so here's the story. This is Cheng, okay? He's a student kind of like you guys in school, and he is being talked to by his teacher about his homework. and his teacher is asking him for his homework, and Cheng cannot find his homework. Have you ever been in a situation like that? Maybe you were working on something, but all of a sudden lost it, or it got mixed up in other folders or mixed up in other papers because we weren't being organized. Has that ever happened to you? Pause the video and talk about a time when that happened to you. Okay, now I want to go back to this picture and to Cheng. So his teacher is asking him for homework, but he forgot to take it home. Now think about how Cheng feels. Pause the video and think about how he feels. Okay, I hope you paused. He feels upset. Maybe he feels even embarrassed. He's upset that he forgot his homework, and he's maybe a little embarrassed because his teacher is asking him and he doesn't have it. So he's a little embarrassed about what happened. Cheng, he's frustrated that he forgot, and he did it again. He forgot his homework again. Show me put a thumbs up. I won't be able to see it, obviously, but put a thumbs up if you are right. Did you make that connection that he about what he was feeling? Okay, now Cheng needs a plan. We all need plans. We need plans to stay calm. We need plans to get work done. We need plans to use self-talk. We need plans to make sure we're always focused on listening and doing what's right in the classroom. Maybe we always need a plan for being appropriate in the hallways, things like that, being respectful at home. So, with this, we're going to make a plan to make sure we learn and we get our work done, okay? So, here is Cheng. He needs to make a plan to help himself remember to take his homework home. A plan tells you steps to take to get something done. And a good plan makes sense. It's simple and it's something that you can do. Sometimes plans look like a checklist. It will say, step 1, do this. Step 2, do this. Step 3, do this. And you can check it off when you get it done. Some people like that. Sometimes it can be putting a sticky note somewhere. Those yellow sticky notes that help you remember when and what to get done. Okay, so Cheng needs to make a plan, and sometimes we'll need to do that too. I'll even ask real quick, have you ever made a plan like this before to make sure you got your work done? Pause the video and discuss that with the person around you. Okay, I hope you paused. Now, Cheng is going to make the plan. So think about the first step Cheng can take to help himself get his homework done. Okay? Pause the video and think about what he can do to get his homework done. Okay, I hope you paused. One thing he could do is write a note, like I talked about earlier. He could write a sticky note. He could maybe get a piece of paper and make a checklist. Step 1, get my homework into my backpack. Step 2, make sure I have my backpack. Step 3, get my backpack on the bus. Step 4, get my backpack at home. Step 5, put my backpack on the table. Step 6, do my homework. Step 7, put my homework back in my backpack. Step 8, put my backpack on the bus. Step 9, get my backpack to my locker. Step 10, I think I was on 10, take my homework and give it to my teacher. That's 10 steps. That's a lot. But those are the things that we can do to make sure we help get our homework turned in. That's something he could do. Maybe he could even ask his mom or a friend to help him remember to get his homework to home and back. Okay? So I want you to pause the video and take another guess. What do you think Cheng is going to do? Pause the video and guess. Okay, I hope you paused. Now, think about... Now, Cheng decides his first step is to write himself a reminder note. So, step 1, Cheng says, write a reminder note. So he's even reminding himself to write a note. Okay, and Cheng writes, remember homework in big letters on a bright note paper, and he puts it next to his clothes, or to his backpack and his coat and things. Now, think about where Cheng where he could put a note at home, because he put a note there at school to remind him. Now, where could he put a note at home after he gets his homework to make sure he remembers to take it back? That would be important too. So take a guess on that and pause the video and guess about where he could put it. Okay, well, I will tell you, Chang decides to put a note on top of his table at home to remember it at home. Now, Chang remembers to take out his homework, but then sometimes he still forgets some of the steps and he forgets to take it home. So he needs a third step, okay? Think of a third step for Chang's plan. What could he do? So right now, let's review, okay? First, Chang writes a note. Second, he puts his note on top of his desk. Third, he forgets it on his desk, but now he needs to make sure he gets it home. So what's a third step for remembering to get it home? Chang decides his third step is to put his homework in his backpack right after he reads the reminder note. Now Chang has a 3-step plan to get his homework home. Now let's check Chang's plan and make sure, see if we can have a good checklist. So, step 1, he writes a note. Step 2, he puts the note on his desk. Step 3, he reads the note and puts his homework in his backpack. Now he should probably do that same process as well once he's at home, to make sure he gets it from home back to school to turn it in. So, with that, I hope that's helpful in terms of planning your learning. So now, when you're at home and you're doing your learning, and you have, maybe you're following a Google Classroom, maybe you're following a checklist from the school website, really focus on what assignment you have, how to get it done, and how to turn it back in. So come up with a plan to make sure you get the assignment, get it done, and turn it in. Okay, I hope this helps. Do some planning to make sure you get your learning done. Have a great day.